The future of rescue begins here, 7:02, live from the University of Johannesburg, 10 minutes to 11 o'clock. Thanks very much for joining us. As I said, we are coming to you live from the University of Johannesburg, the Dorenfontein campus, and we are here on the occasion that I've already specified, that issues like floods, crisis tests, and this institution is meant to train rescue operators to be able to be versatile with all of that. Feel free to give us a call on 011-883-0702, 011-883-0702. I would love to hear from you about all these matters that we have raised before. We will be joined by the UJ Vice Chancellor, Professor Mpedi, who's going to give us some bit of insight about all of this and more on this institution. Prof is right here with us. Without any further ado, I don't want to steal into your time. And Prof, thanks for your time. Welcome to 702.
Good morning. It's always great, to be talking to you.
It's lovely talking to you, especially at the launching of Africa's first ever Advanced Rescue Simulation Center. You must be proud, especially that it coincides with your 20 years anniversary. So everything else culminates for the good. But let's talk about today, the launching of this. What's the significance thereof, Prof, especially for UJ?
Yeah, this is special, man. As you have rightly pointed out, UJ is 20. And this center is one of a kind on the African continent. What a special way, man, to celebrate this important milestone.
Yeah. How are you moving the needle from where we were to where we are right now? What difference does the center bring, not only to South Africa, but the continent?
Yeah, let's take the deep sea rescue simulation. We don't need to take people to the sea. We're in Gauteng. You can just bring them to UJ, and then you do all sorts of training, dropping people from the fuselage of a helicopter, and then you save a lot of money. My colleagues were telling me that they did some training a few days ago, 2-day training. They saved the company that they worked with 5 million. So you train people while saving people a lot of money. You can do a lot while training people to save lives. So this is just incredible.
The disasters have somehow morphed or evolved as well with time because of climate change. Does the center and its learnings respond to all of that?
Most definitely. And it means with limited resources, we can do more, train more people, and train them to be better equipped. Because here, if you make a mistake, you can still correct those mistakes because you simulate. Imagine in real life, I went up, in that fuselage of an helicopter, and my colleague was saying, if you panic there, they can still manage to bring you down. But if you are out there in a real helicopter, either they push you out or they bring you down, and then it's fuel wasted, time wasted. So this is really a golden opportunity for employers now to invest and know that they can do more with less.
By registering or applying with UJ and for this particular course, right?
That's right,
yeah. And I'm just wondering, to what extent we've seen a number of unfortunate incidents just not too far away from where we are, the city of Johannesburg here, the fires and everything else. How conversant should our firefighters, anyone involved in rescuing be? Because we just think that it takes only a strong person to lift people out and throw them out. But there's a technical knowledge to it. We need to understand more than just lifting people and throwing them out. Yeah,
of course, it takes more. There are new techniques that must be developed. And with centers like this, our professors here, can develop new techniques, because this is also a research and a training center. And we are a university, we generate new knowledge. This is an opportunity to generate new techniques. So it's not just about training, it's about doing research. And at a practical level, we can come up with new ways of doing things. And that is the exciting part of it.
Do I walk away with a qualification?
Yeah, this is part of training. Here you can train up to doctoral level.
Really?
Yeah. The only thing is that you have to, let me rephrase and say, we can train so many people. It's not like a mass production thing, because it involves physical training and all sorts of things.
Yeah. Your stakeholders, I'm sure you didn't do this alone. And moving forward, there are other entities that you need to be speaking to in order to make this sustainable and successful.
Yeah, we need more partners. I mean, we worked with some partners who donated some of, for example, I understand the fuselage of I'll use this loosely, a chopper. I'm a lawyer by training. The chopper was donated.
Yes.
We've got a fuselage of an aircraft downstairs, which was also donated. We need more people to partner with us, but we also need people who need training, especially in law enforcement, people who are in emergency services, to come and partner with us. Also employers who work with these people to bring their people for training, to support these facility to be viable, and not only in Africa, because this facility is not only for South Africa, but it's also for the continent and the world. Yeah.
Before I say goodbye, Prof, the South African context, we hear of fires in informal settlements. That's our context right here. Does this training speak to those particularly South African scenarios?
It does. Remember, while we are launching this rescue center, this is part of a bigger emergency medical care. I mean, we've got a functioning station on the other side of the building. You can see also we've got emergency rescue cars here that do amazing work. But you must look at this from a broader perspective. You cannot only address this. These guys come at the end. We need to come up with solutions that prevent these fires. We've got a Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment that are experimenting with fire retardant material. We've got a 3D concrete printing a machine that prints a low-cost house in 8 hours. So these guys are experimenting with hemp. They say hemp can be used to 3D print a house in 8 hours that is fire retardant. Imagine if we print low-cost houses that can address our housing shortage and that are fire retardant. We can deal with these problems that, we have these fires that people, we see with squatter camps.
We must bring you on for that hemp project and the 3D printing on another show. Very interesting.
I'm ready.
I'm thinking of hemp and fire together, but very interesting. Not to implant any ideas, Prof. But no, thank you so much, Prof.
Thank you.
Really appreciate your time. Professor George Mpedi, who is the Vice Chancellor and Principal of the University of Johannesburg.